Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Portugal. So during the weekend I had some more time to think a bit about like how do we want to play this game, what our like short-term and long-term goals should be, who are our like most dangerous competitors in this game. And most dangerous competitors, I mean with whom we're gonna be competing for the same goals. Of course, China is like overall runaway safe. It seems that China is a bit broken in this version of Vox Populi. Someone said in comments that they are also playing a game and China is just completely going nuts in the late game with like a whole policy tree ahead of everyone else, things like that. So China will always be a problem and a runaway safe, but they are not directly competing for what we want to achieve. There is actually only one safe right now that is competing with us directly, and that's Polynesia. So our like short-term and even long-term goals. Long-term means for like next 2 or 3 eras. It's not throughout the whole game. Let's say for next 3 eras. That's what I'm gonna be calling long-term goals. That's gonna be shutting down Polynesia and removing it from the game completely. If I can, I will take all Polynesian cities, or at least like take some, raise the rest. I don't want to have a single save on the map that's going statecraft. It would be great if we could meet all the remaining saves. There are 2 more saves on the map that we haven't met yet, so that we could get a complete picture of what's going on the map, who is doing what, and who is going what, I mean like social policy wise. And once we take care of the statecraft saves, then we can start thinking about how we're gonna shut down the other runaways. But for now, we can't like compete with saves that are trying to do the same thing as we are doing and try to shut down the runaways at the same time. We have to be like uncontested for our win condition, and then we try to reach the win condition before the others can reach there. It's basically that's the plan. So what can we do to like get to this or to achieve this goal? Right now we can't really do anything. We are stuck where we are. We can't cross oceans with land units yet, so we can't settle more cities. We can't really fight anybody. Of course there is ocean here. I'm not like fighting Polynesia when the only access would be like through multiple city-states that are even allied with Polynesia. So until we can cross the ocean here, we can't really do anything. But we can focus on the development of our cities. We can focus on strengthening, building up alliances with all the city-states that are around us. We can try to strengthen our religion a little bit. So these are going to be things that we will try to do, we'll try to focus on and get the maximum that we can. Also, we'll try to get to nows as soon as possible, so we'll try to micromanage our science as much as possible. Other than that, well, that's all that we can do, so it's just going to be focus on micromanagement of our 4 cities, and we try to save as many turns as possible, like be as effective as we can and see how quickly we can make it to compass. It's not actually just making it to compass, because it's one thing to progress tech-wise as quickly as possible. You also have to be able to keep up with that research, like economy-wise. Your cities have to keep up, let's say production-wise, that's maybe a better word. So there are 2 things. We want to get compass as soon as possible, but not too fast to get ahead of our cities. And we want to be as effective as at this as possible. Okay. So what are we doing? Let's go through our cities, just a quick check before we start playing. I didn't touch the game for 2 days to make sure that I'm not missing anything. National Monument is fine. It really sucks that I didn't pay attention here. I didn't pay for the monument in time. If I did, it would be done next turn. So we've already wasted 3 turns on the National Monument. And from now on, every single building will be delayed by those 3 turns. So that's here. After the School of Philosophy, I want the Chancery up, I think. So I'll save for it that, but I also want to buy, how they called, an archer in every single city. I want to have garrisons finally. Other than that, it's quite a lot of money. How much are archers? It's 170, and we have to pay. If they 320 for the Chancery, so we are talking what? 4, 5, 6, 7. Over 1,000 gold. It's like 1,100 gold, I think. We have what? Actually, when we are at almost 100 gold per turn, and that's not during a golden age. Doesn't look that bad. I'm just thinking how much gold I can count on if I could afford to maybe buy something else. Would be nice if we could buy diplomats, for example. How much are... Well, at this point it's emissaries. 320... Yeah. That's not gonna happen, they're too expensive. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need 2 for Bogota. Okay, fine, that's our capital. And then our other cities. Not sure how much I want to prioritize Writers Guilds. I know that the Writers Guilds by themselves give me writer points, but I think I have to prioritize amphitheaters. I need to complete or finish statecraft as soon as possible. Without statecraft, we can't really take over like multiple city-states. With the herbalist, we are finishing everything that has food. Science is nice, but we are getting some bonus from trade route, so you can go like amphitheater, library. Amphitheater, library, chancery, writers guilds will just have to wait, unfortunately. But great people, even writers, shouldn't be that crucial for this game. Here we'll go granary into market, I think. Money is still important, and then we go amphitheater. Maybe I'll already start queuing everything up. So amphitheater and herbalist, market, amphitheater here as well. What are we researching? Bronze working in 5. Then military. There will be barracks. I think I'll have to go barracks before the amphitheater. We need to increase our unit cap. I also want to buy some more triremes. After that, it's... Oh, then we are getting masonry. Arena is also important. Oh, that's just too many things. No, I can't just queue up too many things, because then I would forget. I'll leave the markets queued up. I want those, that's for sure. But amphitheaters, I'll have to wait. Okay, 170. What do we do with that? How many ships do we have? 8. We got 97, 100, we are at 151. So I have to buy 2 emissaries to get the alliance. That's 1,000 gold investment. That's probably too much. Okay, so let's get composite bows. Actually, we have to be buying composite bows now, so it's more expensive. It's 240. But let's get those out of the way. Colombo calls for conversions. Don't think we're gonna win this one. The AIs are just growing too quickly, and as they're growing, they're flipping or converting the new population. We'll never be able to keep up with that, even as we are like flipping city-states. Also, oh wait, you have 2 city-states who are calling for conversions? What's the reward? 41 points for great people points in all cities. There's just no way we win that. It's 45 turns. We all get like a fifth of what the winner will be able to get. How long until we get another tile, and which one is it gonna be? It's definitely gonna be a C tile. How quickly are we growing? In 11, if I look at production, can I somehow compare it? 6, I can't. Well, we'll see. I'll try to remember in 4 turns. Compare if I look at one of the C tiles. That's that, and oh, I need barracks. And barracks are gonna take a while. So maybe we can invest into something else. What else was there that I wanted to invest in? Could maybe buy 1 emissary. 55. Next. There goes Hagia Sophia, and that's for someone, probably the immediate. Let's see. Did we get iron? No. Oh no, we did. Oh, we did get iron. At least it's 6 iron. There is also iron here, so it's another decent tile for the city that we'll hopefully get in the north. But I was planning to build a Victoria here. That one would be great. The placement of these resources, especially the sheep, even the deer, like that's so inconvenient. And now the iron that I wanted to cover these 3 tiles with Victoria, of course. This Victoria, that would be so amazing. Now, none of these tiles will be covered. Even if I control this tile, there is also a resource. Okay, so we have another alliance with Sydney. That's important because that gives us food. it was 3.5 and zero point 0.5 as friends. Now it's 7.5 and 2.5 as allies. So that's a huge difference, especially for our secondary city. So let's try to maintain that one. I honestly don't know how Carthage managed to get the alliance. How did she get the diplomatic units there? But hopefully now the access for diplomatic units is blocked by Assyria. So Sydney stays our ally. Let's start working on this. That's 5. This actually should be an alliance, I think. I mean alliance, not alliance, conversion. With just one missionary. Okay. Then you are done. This is a musician and this is a writer, right? It doesn't matter if I work this or this. How fast are we growing? 7? Still 7. Let's get the musician. How long would it take? 64? Oh, okay, never mind. I'll start working on the writer. We'll most likely get the guild before we get the writer, so you can get the writer faster than the musician, that's why I switched. Then it's 1, 3, 1, 4. So let's unlock that citadel. This is actually gonna change with the national monument. Actually get the Writers Guild in the capital before the Chancery. I'm just checking what we are getting for from the Great Person. Golden Age points and culture. Okay, now we have the next missionary. So that one will be going here. We also get the quest reward, so the next missionary will come much faster. Sydney recognizes, okay. Hagia Sophia, and we are done here. Good. Why do you hate me? What have I done to you? Why is it at minus 48? What have I done? What have I done to Zurich? Why does Zurich hate me? That's odd. I have no idea what happened here. Okay, next. There we go. That's the quest finished. 2 turns for the next missionary. Good. I was thinking if I should wait with the religion until the city-states ask for it, but as we spread the religion, I think we should slow down the decay of the influence. So it was, do I risk it and wait for the quest, or do I just slow down the influence decay right away? And I think it's better to just go for it and just take the guaranteed thing over something that may never come. Losing grasp on Zanzibar. Really? That is unfortunate. We have an emissary though. How many points? 52. So I am gonna need 2 emissaries for Bogota. This is giving me what? This is not giving me that much. I think I'd much rather get Bogota as a cultured city-state than having 2 mercantile. Happiness, gold. Our happiness is not great. Now let's go here. If it was possible to flip Bogota with 1 emissary, I would do that. But I don't think I'll get the second one anytime soon. Really? Doesn't change anything? Nope, that's not what I wanted, but 9, still 9, that's odd. 6, 6, also doesn't change anything. Let's leave this tile locked for now. Assyria added Reformation belief. Wow. Okay, that's something I'm very interested in. Oh, I'm just blind. Reformation. Okay, it's really good for the AI, but not something that I would take. No longer allow Zanzibar. I'm working on that. We'll also be going this way. And now, do we go for another one? That will be for Sydney and Brussels. I think we do. Question is, can I flip Zanzibar and Singapore with 1 missionary? If I can, then I'd also be able to flip these 2 with 1 missionary. Because we will know in 9 turns. What I could also do, I could just send this guy here. Because I don't necessarily need to flip Brussels. Although it would be nice to flip actually Edinburgh and Brussels. I'm definitely going to need at least 1 more. If you want to get a reformation, we have to be quite aggressive with like spreading the religion, and I'll have to prioritize spreading the religion over enhancing. Okay, barracks. Barracks temple, that's what we have to do. Now we have copper. 4. Still 4. 1 turn. Still 1 turn. What's better, this or this? Probably the sheep, honestly. You'll improve. What are you gonna improve, actually? I'm working both these tiles. And I do have replacement when I cut down the jungle. Okay, let's get the plantations first. Because plantations will get extra production from herbalist. That's a building that we already have. Go here. $423. I'll also be paying for buildings in the capital, I think. So let's save money for that. Where do we start? Let's get the Writers Guild. Six. Okay, perfect. I'm just curious, how badly are we losing? Leader is 18, we have 13. And that's in what? That's in 6 turns. And for some time, the AS will be able to keep up this pace. And there's just no way we will be able to compete anywhere near. Okay, so the alliance is back. If I pay here, there is no way I'll have the money for my composite bows. But it's only 160. Let's actually do it. Next. Reformation for China. That one is important. Singapore desires trade route. Hello! That's growth for capital. Oh, never mind. So at least it's influence. I think I'll wait for the next trade route though. Because I would like to send... Actually, do I want to send the cargo ship to Lisbon? Do I have to do it? It's growing reasonably fast. We are working all the specialists that I want to be working at this point. Maybe I can send this one to Singapore. Yeah, it's better to do it now than wait when it becomes more dangerous. So this one was to Sydney. 822. Now to Singapore. That's even better. Sure. That was well-timed quest. I'm checking production times. anything is really changing. There are some minor changes. 9. Well, this is probably the best. I'm gonna log this tile once the plantation is done, but during the work, I don't think I want to be. I mean, during that like improvement process, I don't think I have to be working that tile, because when the jungle is gone, before the plantation is finished, I think that's gonna be like 11 turns when the tile kind of sucks. Okay, you're going here. You are going here. And the Reformation believes, so show me China. Fuck. Runaway China that can buy any great person they want. Okay. I mean, it's not the one that I want. There's one that I was considering, but I think I'd never have enough faith for this. So I'm just... Or it's just unfortunate that it's China who got this. I'd much rather see China have, for example, the one that Assyria took. But on the other hand, they won't get anything out of this until Industrial Era. Well, they will get the bonuses from like popping great people. No, just bad no matter how I look at it. And bad, I mean bad for us. Did we? Hey, we are only 9 techs behind. We are catching up. Are we ahead of... We are ahead of Bodica. Next. So 270, 160. I'm not sure if I want to pay for barracks in their capital. I'll probably do. 6. Yeah, that should also flip the city. Or... why is it not enough? But we are getting some pressure here, right? We're getting +7, so we should be able to flip one more citizen at some point. It's gonna be... Oh, that's only 4. Okay, so we're gonna burn this guy here completely. We are not getting any pressure. Wait, there... Oh, okay, we are competing. Never mind. So we will flip the city-state because we have a follower. I didn't know that. Right? Wrong. Wrong. What the hell? Because with 5 followers, we managed to flip Bogota. Oh no, we have only 4 followers. I thought that... Oh, never mind, I can't read. Thought that we'll add 4 followers. Never mind, never mind. Okay, this is good. China and Polynesia are competing here for these 3 city-states. That means there'll be less focus on Bogota. There is already another emissary. Hope the emissary is not going to Sydney. Don't think that one would do anything, but it would just mean that there will be a never-ending stream of emissaries. And he already has a second social policy in statecraft. We are 9 turn away from the opener though. Next. So what is this guy gonna do? Let's... Yeah, he's going this way. I may actually declare war on Polynesia just to stop his emissaries. If I could somehow create an alliance with China and turn China against Polynesia, but they are friends. That can't last. If they start fighting for city-states, there's just no way the friendship stays. I'll try to keep an eye on this. And if I could turn China against Polynesia, then maybe I would declare, try to drag China into it. Wow, look how aggressively our border is growing. It's actually odd that we just get in 2 tiles that are 4 tiles away from the capital instead of getting the mountain that's actually in the range. That's the best we have. Okay, there is the Writers Guild. Interesting that University of Singapore is still available. It gives a scientist point. No, I just can't. First, I don't believe that I can get it. Second, I just don't like this wonder. I just think it's bad. Not sure it's gonna stay. Well, let's hope it will. Next. He actually might be going after Brussels. Is iron working? What do you want? Wonder? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Because I want to continue exploration until we get nows. Oh, it just popped up. Okay, that's why I didn't notice it before. We have the lead with... How? Open borders. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I am interested in your gold. Probably not 6. No. 35. If I bought your gems, I should be able to get it for 13, right? So I save 1 gold. We get 6 gold back from our Pantheon. So I'm buying 2 luxuries for 7 gold per turn. And we get 2, what was it, culture and faith per turn as well. Just probably worth it. Plus we get a trade with this guy. Yeah, let's take it. Is there anything else? Oh, we can get... Okay, let's get that... or try to get that jade from Polynesia for We Love the King Day in our capital. Should have noticed that earlier. How much do you want for it? Oh, that was a mistake, not noticing this. I'll just quickly check the other 2. It's basically free luxury. Trying to figure out in which order I want to do this. It's Heroic, Epic, Forge, and Arena. And those archers. Probably want the Heroic Epic for the writer as soon as possible. Then a composite bow. I just won't pay for 1 building because then it's 2 more, actually 3 more composite bows in next 3 turns. Of course, I won't have the money for that. That's gonna take a bit longer. You also get another trade route, so that's gonna be super high priority. It's gonna be another cargo ship, probably food from Braga to Lisbon. How long until this trade route ends? 18. Because I would much rather send the caravan from Braga and ship from Porto. It just feels safer. On the other hand, the only one who can really threaten this trade route would be Bodica, and somehow I have a feeling that we would be able to defend against that. I could also send a cargo ship to Sydney to help to keep the religion there. I don't think that +4 pressure would really do the trick. Next. Polynesian coup in Sydney. What a jerk. Wait. No, that's not what I want. How? Oh, is that... What is it? Here. He has a spy. It's actually surprising. He sent the spy here instead of sending it to saves that are ahead of him, because this is before anyone else has spy, so he guaranteed to get tags basically. This is interesting. His influence is decaying faster than ours, which means if we wait for a little bit, all we need is just one more emissary instead of two. Let's go to Edinburgh first. Pledge to protect, we'll have to wait. I need those specialist slots, that's why I'm prioritizing fortunes. Next. I think we just get the social policy, that's where we're gonna make a cut. Oh, China is sending. Wait, it's a missionary, never mind. I thought it was an emissary for a second. Checking tiles that I can use for great people, because of course coastal tiles I have to reserve for Fetorias. Okay, sure, we can pop him here. How long until we get that iron? 5 turns? Finally. I should probably get the worker in position. How are you doing? 1 turn. Move. 245, can't do anything with that. And you will be... well, you are heading here. Now the question is, do I want next one? I think 13. I should be able to flip Edinburgh with 1 use. And I might be able to get Brussels with the other. I think now it's time. 44 isn't that bad. next? Bragadimon's Marble. Might be able to get that at some point. Incense, that's gonna be a bit more difficult. Lisbon's growing. Cape Town, Polynesia. Look at that. Just taking all the city-states. Yeah, we have to stop that. Just have to kill him. What do we get? +1 of every yield in capital for every 15 citizens in our capital. So we get +2, I think. And +1 gold in every city. Yep, so we get like 6 gold. The opener is just horrible. But already foreign service is gonna be great for deny. We'll have to reduce that as much as possible. Okay, as much as I would like to get a composite bow in Combra as well, I don't think I have the time. I have to start investing into some other things. Now I want to check how many people we are missing for the university. 4. 1. So in 9 turns you'll be able to start building the university. I'll never get the triangle of farms here because I want to have... Actually, do I need the Feitoria here when I get one on this tile? It's actually better to probably get a great person tile on the wheat instead of getting just farms. I don't have that much room to work with. No, it's gonna be great people tiles everywhere, basically. There's no way I'd ever have a triangle of farms. 2-1. 3-1, so it's 3. Still 3, good. That was a natural one. How long until we get the right there? 15. Thinking if I maybe want to switch for a while away from the science. Nah. There are so many things that I need to get like yesterday, and I just can't. There are more and more with every tag. I think I have to go forge and pay for it. Lock the specialists, then go arena, pay for it as well. Then Chancery. Even though I want to go Bath and Circus, I will have to go Chancery. Because Chancery has a specialist slot, right? Damn it. Now, I think I have to go Chancery next. I just can't afford to not have the diplomat slots. I also need to get 4 more ships at least. How are we doing with Admiral? Yeah, pretty close. And we'll pop him right away for luxuries. That's what, 6 I think per turn. What, 28? So 5 turns. It's not bad. General. That's similar. What are we gonna do with the general though? I could just steal those diamonds. Guarantee I'm gonna have them. Checking if there are any tiles where canal would be reasonable, but not really. I could get a citadel here, because that's where any attack will come from. What am I gonna do with the general? I don't want him to just sit around. I'd much rather get +2 cap. We'll get another general eventually. Maybe I'll just pop him here really to get the diamonds. Or here to get both tiles. I'm not sure what's it gonna do to our relations with Bogota. I have a feeling they're not gonna like it. Guys, do you know if stealing territory from city-states lowers influence? Because I don't know, and I don't think I'll be able to find the answer on the net. So I may just test it and reload when I just find out what happens. These are things that you don't really care about too often, because it's impossible to find the answer. I may just get the answer from the game. Well, I think it's time to make a cut here, as I said. These are the things that I'm usually thinking about before I start recording. Here you have the example what I'm like considering, options that I have, just staring on the map, thinking if I could do this, what would happen if I do, if I don't. So that was an example. But well, I think it's enough. We are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.